So hopefully I've answered that one. And if I just scroll down a bit, I got lots of hellos from that one. That was nice. And okay, so I've got a question about grommets. So grommets are little plastic tubes that ENT doctors put into ears. Interesting sort of funny thing about grommets as a history is when they first developed them, they were made of metal, so they didn't have plastic technology like we've got today. And often they were made of silver, like pure silver. So part of what was the deal is that when the grommets went in is that the family had to check everywhere for those grommets because the silver was an absolute fortune, obviously back in the day. And the family were responsible financially if those grommets went missing. So that's one little bit of interesting, useless information for you. What's more interesting is when they invented them, they thought that once they put them into the eardrum, which, is what we do is we make a hole in the eardrum, slides in there and just sits there. So once it's sitting there in the eardrums, they thought initially, fixed for life, but then what they started to notice is that these things started to fall out. And they're like, didn't work. And they actually gave up on grommets for a while, but then they rewound and reviewed and thought, well, hang on, maybe they don't need to stay all the time because the majority of people where they're coming out, they're actually not having any problems anymore. So that was sort of a change in thinking there. And then what they realised though is that and we still to this day, this is true, have a subset of children where we put the grommets in, they last a couple of months on average, they fall out, and whatever the underlying reason that we put them in for comes back again. And in children that can be because of fluid buildup, it can be for ear infections or a bit of both. So roughly speaking, around about 5 to 10% of children need grommets more than once.